Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Approximately 12:30 in Honolulu, 5:30 in New York on Monday, 13th day of December 2021, and this is the Daily Report for gold and silver. Even with moderate headwinds from dollar strength, gold was able to eke out a modest gain today, up $2.60, and currently fixed at $1,787.40. The Spider Gold Trust GLD gained about 0.25% or 42 cents per share and is currently fixed at $167 per share. Lastly, silver had nice gains today, up 14.5 cents. That is a net gain of 0.65% and is currently fixed at $22.34. As we mentioned, it was dollar strength limiting the moves across the board in the precious metals, with the dollar gaining approximately 0.25% or 24.5 points and is currently fixed at 93.345. Today's move in gold can be characterized by a modest upside tick in gold. It did make a higher high than Friday's action as well as a higher low. Currently, we are trading overseas at $1,787. The key is all about the FOMC meeting, which is scheduled to begin tomorrow and conclude on Wednesday. Wednesday being the important day because we will see the revised dot plot and get an idea of how many interest rate hikes the Fed is expecting to do next year, and most importantly, when they will begin that. Now, that of course will depend on how they accelerate the tapering process. If they taper very quickly, it will allow them to raise rates sooner than later and also have more rate hikes next year. But the Fed is really in a quandary in that they're acting in a very reactive way, and in as much as they need to raise interest rates to curtail the spiraling level of inflation, they're also aware of the fact that if they do that too quick, it will have an impact on the economic recovery. It will slow it down. So it's a balancing act at best. But I believe one thing that nobody is really talking about is the length of time it will take to normalize the inflationary pressure we currently have. I've put up a chart of the recession in 1980. It really started from the oil embargo in the late 70s. However, we had skyrocketing inflation. If you take a look at what was happening, for example, in 1980, we saw inflationary pressures as high as 14+% on numerous months. It really took them until 1983 when they came even close to hitting what is now their target of around 2%. We had a 2.58, a 2.46, right in that area. But that process took 4 years to accomplish. And so regardless of how aggressive the Federal Reserve is, they can't raise interest rates too quickly without really crippling the economy. And even at a rapid pace, it is going to be a multi-year and not a multi-month process. Lastly, I do want to take a look at silver. Silver did have a modest gain today. It is currently trading overseas above the closing price in New York. It is currently fixed at $22.33.5. On a closing basis, if we can see a couple of days where it closes above, call it 22.35, I then would issue a trade alert to enter from the long side. But until it does that, we will remain having a neutral stance. This has been Gary Wagner wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.